All right. So that's Mario on the left. He is a really good white belt competitor. And the guy on the bottom is a blue belt who hasn't trained in 8 years. So he's basically, just coming back. He's much bigger and stronger than Mario.
So he's giving you his back.
Works out a lot. Just just a big dude.
Right to the bottom of his back. Your
And
yep. And then take his back. Get your
he's really trying to polish his defense. The guy on the bottom is really trying to polish his defense in this role. That was his thinking. So he doesn't mind if Mario gets dominant positions as long as he doesn't get finished. That's what he's thinking. The thing about that is if you never try to escape, you can't ever get out. So yes, maybe you can defend submissions for 5 minutes. But really, what's the point of that? You're still being dominated positionally. I'm guilty of it myself. Sometimes if the guy's a lot younger and stronger, if I could go through the round 5 minutes and, he doesn't finish me, that's a win for me.
You could sweep him from here.
So, now he's trying to pass.
Get out. There you go. Sit up. Sit up. If he's giving you that, you could stand up and sweep him.
Mario's playing some butterfly.
To his dead angle. Push him to his dead angle. Oh.
I think he tried to sweep, but it felt like he'd never get him off the ground because he wasn't using the proper mechanics, and then he switched to full guard.
Yep. Move your body. There you go.
Now in full guard, I was trying to get around the back of the guy's lat.
There you go.
He made another mistake and just let him go get right around.
Fall to the side with the hook.
Now he's looking for his hook to establish the bottom hook to take the back. And the top if possible.
Climbing his body with your legs. Look for that upper body.
The bottom is
control
more
with your
important.
legs. Now you can
It looks like he's got him tied up pretty well here.
Or go for the choke.
That's a great grip with his left arm, pinning the left arm to his chest with the wrist. A great grip. Great for everything.
Come up to the mount. There you go.
Great in no gi, great in gi. Now he's in S mount, but he's starting to get rolled over, so he switches to full mount. Now he's on S mount on the other side. Looks like he's trying for a mounted triangle, but he didn't have the leg deep enough. You got to grab your ankle before you fall back on the mounted triangle, in my opinion. Otherwise, this happens. Now he's getting his legs thrown to the side.
Sit up. Sit up. There you go. Start being offensive.
There you go. Perfect, perfect stand up there. Here he has a Darce, he has Anaconda. But he's a white belt. He's not an expert with these moves yet. So he's just maintaining side control. There's no pressure on his opponent. If you notice, he's on his knees, and you can see his chest is kind of like up in the air. So there's zero pressure. Sometimes you have to create pressure to create urgency for the guy to want to escape. Otherwise, he'll just lay there all day. But if you put your knee in his stomach or you turn his face with your shoulder pressure, these are things that open up the opponent. As you can see, even though the blue belt is bigger and stronger, after an 8-year layoff, by the way, he's still becoming, he's getting worn down. So that's why he pushed his way out of that. He he didn't muscle it, but it wasn't like great technique.
Darce, Anaconda.
Here again, you got to look for the Darce. You got to look for the guillotine. Then he used it to take his back, but it's inefficient. If you could have ended the fight with the Darce or a choke. Now he's just playing defense, but as you can see, the underhook, the bottom leg being underhook, is the more important leg. You don't even need the top. The top is for points at a tournament. Again, he's got that wrist control, which I love.
Leg over the arm.
He's trying to trap the arm. He could technically just slide his left hand under the chin and finish the choke, even with the opponent's hand in. I know I've been finished like that. You feel like your hand is breaking. You could see he doesn't really have any escapes from here. He's just flailing, kind of. His knowledge on how to escape from here isn't much, isn't deep. Whereas Mario's is better at handling the position, maintaining the position. Now Mario's got a good angle here, but he's got to bring his legs up and use his legs to attack the upper body.
Usually.
Instead, he went to mount, which isn't a bad thing, but the guy on the bottom is really strong, and he could probably bench press him off if he feels like it.
Climb your knees up, slide your knee up. Yep.
So here he's trying to slide his knees up to get them under. Oh, and he lost the position.
Push to the dead angle.
Mount is a good position, but if you get tipped out of it, it's hard to switch to something else. If I'm in side control and he pushes out of it, I could go to north-south. I could take his back.
Nice.
Oh, another nice back take. Oh, he's got him gift wrapped. He's kind of gift wrapping himself by holding Mario's hand like that. He's gift wrapping himself.
Show him the butt cheek submission you learned.
See, here Mario should be thinking arm bar. He's on top. The elbow is away from the body. All he's got to do is just hook that arm and put his leg over his face. But it's easier to point things out when you're not rolling. It's like watching chess. You're always, you know every move when you're watching two guys play. When you're playing, you get checkmated in 5 minutes. Or less if it's speed chess. So here we go. Maintaining back, falling in the proper direction. See here, he's got the choke right here. All he's got to do is turn his wrist. He has the flat part of his wrist against his. If he put the blade of his wrist, it would be already be under the chin.
You got to arch his back with your hips, okay? You gotta
Also, I'm explaining to him as they roll that he has to arch the guy's back by pushing your hips into his back. If you do that, it opens up the neck. If you don't do that, he could keep his chin down and defend it forever. Now I'm telling him to grab the seatbelt again. You have to have that seatbelt. You have to maintain that chest-to-chest connection. Otherwise, he's just going to spin out. And that is the end of the round. Thanks for watching.